Peace. I'm currently on a lot of pills, so I've been trying to get adjusted to that. Well, a lot is four. Two of them are for depression and anxiety. Right now we're, as in me and my care team, I guess, trying out zoloft and seroquel. I'm saying the brand names. I'm pretty sure I got the generic ones. While I'm talking, let me take my thing because I'll forget. I took them all out, so I usually take them with water, of course, but I was in the mood for oat milk latte. I'm also in the mood for pastry, but I can't find any that delivers, or nothing that looks fresh that delivers, so there's that. So, this coffee here, hold on. Okay, I ordered this online. La Mornaca Bakery. This is the cinnamon and brown sugar, and they like come in little tea bags. It is really good. It only has 10 tea bags, so if you're like a daily coffee drinker, I don't know how good that'll be for you, but I only have coffee once in a while, so I bought that last month? Either last month or in December, so I think it was early last month, I'm not sure. So I have that, water, the Califia Barista oat milk, which is awesome, and a little bit of cardamom spice sugar. I don't remember where those are from, but I put it on my Instagram, so if you look at my health IG, you'll see like I think 6 different little tiny packets of flavored sugar. I've been experimenting with using those, so that's what I'm having right now for, like, I guess you could say my first meal. It's not really a meal, but I'm not really hungry, really. I had some crackers last night before bed, so there's that. I was just in the mood for cheese and crackers, so I had that before I went to sleep. Yeah, so with the Zoloft, I kind of feel really flat, and yeah. The seroquel is new. It hasn't been a week yet. I think it's been maybe 4 days or so. I'm using it off-label. Well, it was prescribed to me for off-label use. Let me correct myself, because I didn't give it to myself. um, for like my nighttime anxiety, it has like a sedative type of effect, is used for many different things. One of them being off-label for anxiety. So because I get a lot of nighttime anxiety and I really can't sleep, um, that's my nighttime pill. Sort of like an experimentation to see if that will help me with sleep. I haven't pinpointed when exactly to take it, because if I'm taking it right when I'm ready to go to sleep, I find I'm still very drowsy and kind of out of it trying to get up the next day. So, still trying to figure that out, really. Yesterday was the first day I tried taking it, like about, because I'm okay with going to sleep 12ish, so I tried taking about 8:30. I still didn't go to sleep till about 1ish, so maybe I'll try 7:30 today, see how that works. Because I feel like for me it doesn't kick in till hours later. Um, and I just want it to be that I'm able to go to sleep without this jittery feeling, this worrying feeling, and waking up in dread. Um, I mean, with that is not just like insomnia, but just the overall environment. See, right now it's quiet. There's usually like maybe only 1 hour of silence. Otherwise, it's constant TV, someone complaining, someone talking out loud, and I'm really a silence type of person. I'm someone that needs to recuperate on a day-to-day basis from being around a lot of stimulus. Um, so it has been affecting my mental health greatly. Um, so that's why I'm kind of trying out this different medication. I'm not the biggest advocate for taking pills randomly. Um, and I mean, this isn't random, this was a choice. But I mean, for me, I think that I'm trying to phrase this in a certain way only because there's been a history of people blaming me for their own perspectives as it regards mental health and medication and things like that. But those of you who know me or have been watching me for a while or who are cool with me will realize that I usually say things with the best of intention. So let me just say this how it comes to mind. How I feel is that medication should be a last resort. Now, there are a variety of different cases. My depression has been a very long-standing thing. It's not something that just popped up. So, I guess I chose medication, or chose it again, sort of to give myself a pause, sort of to give myself a chance to have some perspective, because depression is a condition, because everyone gets depressed, everyone gets sad. What people don't realize is a lot of your basic everyday emotions are completely normal. Being depressed after someone passes away is normal. Um, Being sad you lose your job is normal. Being anxious for interviews is normal. These are all normal emotions. So when people say get over things, they're talking about those type of emotions. When we're talking about long withstanding conditions, these are things that hinder your everyday life. Um, Being anxious to the point where you're not sure what you're saying, you forget what you're saying, you have stomach cramps at the thought of meeting people, you're randomly in tears, being around a crowd, you're starting to hyperventilate, um, depression to where you're not moving, you're not socializing, you've lost years and don't really remember what happened in those years. This is where it becomes a detrimental point. Um, so I'm a giant advocate for a holistic approach, and I feel like a combination of the two is probably the best that most people can do. Now we have this big gap in resources, especially in America. Um, Whereas your most natural things, your most beneficial things are out of the reach monetarily for most people. And what we do have access to is medication. What we do have access to is people who may be listening to you but not really getting it. Um, Maybe listening to you and looking at you through their own lens of their own experiences. Um, or people who culturally just aren't where you are. Um, but like I said, I feel like it should be a last resort instead of um, a first approach. That's how I've always seen it. Um, I mean, personally, I would love to have some type of holistic doctor where we do stretches, resetting energy, art therapy. That would be a dream. I don't have $200 a session. you know, I hope to one day, but I don't got it. I don't got it. So I'm just trying to find the combo that works for now. I want to still be an empath. I want to be able to feel people's energy. I want to be able to relate and share. But right now, I feel like I have to take a pause for me. That doesn't really mean leaving YouTube or anything. It just means having a different perspective. I've been trying my best to upload the content that a lot of you said you still wanted to see, that I had saved in my phone that I wasn't able to get through with all the challenges of last year. So I've been trying my best to go through that. And I really want to emphasize that if you aren't subscribed to me but you do enjoy watching me, please subscribe. I would love to get my numbers up. I would also like to get my viewership up, so if you do have the time to watch the whole of my videos, please do. Even if you don't see the ratings, please rate it anyway. I would really like to get back to the point where this channel is generating money. Getting this back to feeling like a community, the interaction. I know a lot of you who enjoy me probably have somewhat of the same personality as I do, as in you're not much of a talkative person. Even if you think I'm really cool, you're kind of like a laid back, chill type person, on your shit, doing different things. But I do enjoy hearing from you all. Anyway, back to what I was saying. I just wanted to be transparent about that and just try to be transparent in whatever's going on right now. I'm not completely certain about anything I'm doing right now. And just trying to mentally turn off that switch of that belief of being my environment. I don't believe that you have to be the environment you're in. So turning off that belief. And realizing I need more than just talk therapy. Part of that tool kind of annoys me, because at the end of it I'm just like sitting in my feelings, And I still haven't realized what to do after that. I honestly don't know, and it a lot of it doesn't feel proactive to me. That's why I'm always like, what the hell do I keep going back to that for? Um, and I know there's a whole bunch of different types of therapy. Back again to money stuff. Um, but I don't know. There's just something about it that I'm not sure I'm completely with. And I feel like I need to develop some type of therapy routine to turn it into something. Like, when you have tools and resources, it kind of has to be an encompassing thing. It's kind of like, say you just go to the doctor, right? You go to the doctor, you get your tests, you find out information. It doesn't really mean anything unless you're following up with it, whereby that be changing your habits or continuing, your proactive habits. It doesn't mean anything unless you're absorbing the information and using it for good, or you're absorbing the information, taking some type of action, or I don't know, for me, writing things down or something. Like, it has to be something more than, oh, well, this is what happened during the week. And I mean, it's not a bad tool, especially if you're at home where you feel like you're not being listened to. Um, or you're not getting that, like, intellectual stimuli you need to grow and, just be who you are. Then it has a purpose, but it's not necessarily the purpose I intended it to be. Um, so yeah, just needing to figure that out, really. Um, so yeah, the Zoloft is supposed to be well, I'll tell you one thing. I had like a hell of a migraine for like almost 2 weeks when I started it, and my brain was really, really foggy, like, I don't know what the hell's going on, kind of thing. Well, I mean, I knew what I was doing. It was just like I don't know, I still don't know how to describe it. Just like a fuzzy feeling. So that, the migraine's gone, the fuzzy feeling is decreased, so probably 10% fuzzy. But like, I really just feel like, okay, whatever kind of feeling. Is not really an elevated kind of deal. But yeah, right now I just feel numb. And I guess that could be used to keep perspective and, like I said, a pause and look at things from an analytical point of view. But it wasn't really the goal. So I'm not quite sure yet. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up to see if it's been 8 weeks or not. Okay, so I started it on the 15th of January. So, 1, 2, that's 2 weeks less. Hold on. Where the hell's the... Sorry. 1, 2, 3, 4... Okay, so it's only been 5 weeks. No, 6 weeks. This week will make 6 weeks. So it's the type of beginning thing, like what they have as your overall measurement is 6 to 8 weeks for something to kick in, blah blah blah. But for some people, depending on the severity of whatever you're dealing with, can take months, but you should give it at least 2 months. Unless of course it's giving you unless it has side effects that's affecting your day-to-day life, then of course I said of course twice, then you'd need to talk to your doctor and probably get off the shit, right? But yeah, as far as I don't think I ever wrote down when I started. That was my fault. I didn't write down when I started the seroquel. Oh yeah, and then I increased the dose for the zoloft on the first. I need to write down the seroquel thing. I'm trying to keep track of everything the best I can. And I don't know if I ever showed you all, because like I said, I am backed up in regards to videos and updates and things. But I did end up getting that expensive planner that I've been eyeing for like the last year and a half. Oh god. Okay, I'm making a mess. This is not going well. Okay, I believe I started the seroquel last week, either the 18th or the 19th. I believe it was Friday the 19th. So I need to write that down, but for now I need to go clean the floor because I just spilled some of the coffee. Or maybe that's just my way of knowing I need to change the carpet, because I did get a new carpet. And I have this in a filter, so I can't show you in a normal way the new kitchen rug. I have it in a filter because it's dark in here, but let me see. See? It has like a Indian feel, I guess. I just wanted something to liven up the kitchen, and also the rug that was in there was like really dingy. So I think what I'm going to do is, oh sorry, what I'm going to do is the bill stuff I need to do. Then I'm not going to clean the carpet, I'm just going to pull it up because it needs to come up anyway, because I got a new one. And take it from there. So let me go. Thank you for watching this video. I'm sure there's more I wanted to say, but I have to turn my attention now. And we'll chat again soon. I think the next video I'm gonna upload, I'll work on it later, will be for the Ring Around the Rosie channel. It'll more than likely be either empties. I feel my anxiety rising. It'll either be an empties or a makeup declutter. I think I still have that one in my docket. Alrighty, bye.